so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you. Friday, thank you for joining. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Share on your platform. Share the broadcast, any place you belong. Share to family and friends. Keep sharing. Share to any WhatsApp group you belong. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. You're welcome. Thank you for joining wherever you're joining from. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate every one of you that have connected to this very program today. I thank you so much for being able to spend your time with me here today on this program. Thank you so much. Please, as you join the programs, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okuka Biafra to please kindly share the program on your platform. Share the program to your WhatsApp group. Share it to family and friends. Share it to our enemies. Share it to anybody you can be able to reach so that they can be able to hear us and know our stand. We are not hiding. We are in the open, and everything we do is in the open, is in the public. We want the whole world to hear us and see what we have in our mind, to hear our tone and know what our complaint is. That is why we will never stop talking. That is why we can never allow them to cage us. That is why we will never allow them to stop us. No matter how they try, they cannot stop us. And today, I've come once again to speak to my fellow Biafrans, to give them a word of encouragement as always. It's going to be a very brief one. I have to do the normal thing we used to do at all time, because it's this commitment that we have made, agreement that we have reached, that we must continue to encourage each other. We must continue to admonish each other. We must continue to stand by each other until we get into the promised land. And today, you can see and you can agree with me that the journey into the promised land has fully been activated. The journey into the promised land has been fully activated. In case you don't know about that, you can scroll down on this very page. You are going to see a video that's going to explain so many things for you to understand. And one of the things I would like to talk about today is the question that some clueless people are asking. Some clueless people are asking some silly questions, you know. But most of the time, they don't deserve our attention, but we all say what we say certain times to encourage Biafrans and make sure that those who are light-minded will not be deceived. You see some of them asking us, where is Biafra? The countdown is over. Where is Biafra? The countdown is over. Where is Biafra? The people that are asking this question are not Biafrans. They are not in line with us. Even if they claim to be Biafrans, we know they are not originally Biafrans. Because no Biafra, no legitimate Biafra will be asking questions today and say, where is the Biafra you talked about? Nobody that is legitimately a Biafran at heart will stand up today and begin to ask you, where is the Biafra you said that is going to come? If you are sensible, if you are not senseless, you should know that in this planet Earth, things go by process. Everything has to pass through a process. There's always a starting point from everything and an ending point. That is how life works. That is how life functions. There is always a beginning and an end. In everything. You don't just jump into the end. In this world, the world goes in step. Life itself is in stages. Life itself, the life you are living today, is on stages. From the time you were born, you'll be growing. You start from crawling, you're walking, from walking, you get into the school, the primary school, the secondary school, the university, and all that. Acquire all the knowledge you have, and when you get to the age of marriage, you get married, you have your own children, become a grandfather, and then old age set in. And definitely, you're going to die. That is how life functions. You don't jump it. And no responsible man that has common sense will be asking the questions some clowns are asking today. Person, Master Simon ever said it. In our countdown, the actualization of Biafra will be fully activated after our countdown. And as we have reached the countdown to this extent, our spokesperson, Master Simon Epa, made it very clear, openly before the whole world, that the restoration of Biafra has been fully activated. He did not only say it, he put in place several things that had to be done. If you have not watched that very program, after this my program, go back and watch it and listen carefully to every single thing he has to say. But the clowns will always continue to ask their silly question. They will always continue to distract themselves. They will always continue to be a hindrance to their own life, not to us. Those of us who know what we are doing and what we are pursuing, we cannot be distracted. And that is one of the things that makes me love Master Simon Epa so much. His mental toughness, his mental toughness is top-notch. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter your propaganda. It doesn't matter your blackmail. You cannot push him ahead of time to do what he doesn't want to do. You cannot make him to go into something prematurely. There is time for everything. There is time for everything on the planet Earth. And when the time is right, you are going to see what you want to see. Those of you who are asking those silly questions, I will urge you to sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. The autopiloted IPOB under the spokesmanship of Master Simon Epa and on the leadership of Master Nandekano, we told you that Biafra will be actualized in 2023 that we are in. After our countdown yesterday, you had the broadcast. The Biafran government exile, Biafran government in exile have been fully activated. Fully activated. Countries mentioned where we are going to have our consulate. It was not said behind the closed door. It was not said in secret. The announcement was made before the whole world. And our spokesperson, Master Tabanaka, made it open that going forward, we are going to engage the enemies in our territory. In case you have lost your common sense, it is a process. As I said before, there is a beginning and an end to everything. You must not jump any step. The most important thing I have to put at the back of your mind is that the restoration of Biafra has been fully activated. What you have to do now is to sit back and watch how everything unfolds. There is time for everything. A time to be born, a time to grow, a time to get old, and a time to die. You cannot jump any of those times. Change is one thing that is constant in every human life. In everything, change is constant. One thing that never change is one thing that is very constant. And in this restoration of Biafra, from the very day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, Mazen Simon Ekpa came on board. He has been making progress. We have never moved backwards. We are moving forward. It has always been one progress or the other. From one progress to the other. Stages by stage. It has been progress all through. Those of you that are asking questions, if you can say the truth to yourself, if you can be truthful to yourself, since Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, our supreme leader, since he was kidnapped, from then up to date, there has always been improvement, moving forward, not backward. Mazen Simon Ekpa, the spiritual son of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the disciple of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, has always been moving forward. It is one progress or the other, progressing from one stage to the other. And today, the Biafra you so loved and you're asking for have unfolded. It is no longer coming to social media to shout and talk. You have heard the word. Biafran government in exile will resume work with immediate effect. And as time goes on, I urge you to be patient. All you got to do is to pay attention. You see, one thing is that the clueless people that we are dealing with, the clowns we are dealing with, they thought that we are as insensible as they are. Just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was about to go to court in Abuja, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made a broadcast and he said, I will go to Abuja and come back with the head of Buhari. And they got scared. They came to his home to kill him. When someone makes a statement, you must pay attention. You must pay attention. You don't only walk by sight. Don't walk by sight alone. Try as much as possible to see beyond your nose. That is the way you can be able to get the full meaning of what is going on. As the Biafra nation, the restoration of Biafra nation have fully been activated. Sit back and watch day after day, time after time, weeks after weeks, months after months, and see where you're going to find yourself. As for those of us who know where we are heading, I can tell you, I am in Biafra already. Yes, I am. With the broadcast of our spokesperson, Master Samanako, yesterday, I have no doubt that I'm in Biafra. And for those of our brothers who are in Biafra land, if you are in Biafra land, as I have always said, prepare yourself for what is coming. Get yourself equipped for what is coming. You see, all these clowns, they are expecting us to come and begin to burn houses, begin to shoot guns up and down, and begin to. We are smarter than that. We are much more intelligent than that. The autopiloted IPOB under the spokesman of Master Simon Ekpa is taking his time. We are trying everything possible to make sure that we do not lose any Biafra anymore. We have lost a lot of people in the past. We have lost so much life. We have lost a lot of Biafrans, and we cannot afford to continue to lose Biafrans. And we are going to do everything humanly possible to make sure that every Biafran that is alive today is secured, and we walk into Biafra. If you are expecting us to come and begin to take innocent lives, you are expecting us to come and begin to dance to your tune, you are going to wait forever. The template of the autopilot under the spokesmanship of Master Simon Ekpa and unless you want it cannot be derailed. You cannot change the template. You cannot dictate for us. We are going to choose the field where the fight is going to hold. We are going to follow our templates to the last. It doesn't matter what you think or what you do. Your propaganda and blackmail and distraction, it doesn't move anybody. I tell you, we have seen it all. My message to genuine Biafrans today is to continue to pay attention. Continue to do that which you know is your own assignment that Chukwu have given you for the actualization of Biafra. That work, that march into Biafra has been fully activated. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks or what anybody says or whichever idea anybody is having. Today, I bet you, I am the happiest man on earth that finally I am alive to see Biafra. You're welcome, my beloved brother Solomon. Thank you so much for joining. Can you hear me?
I can hear you from here. Good afternoon from here. Thank you once again.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Go on, speak to Biafra.
Good afternoon once again from here. Yes, it's a marvelous day for me to be with you again once again. And thank you, Kokiabiama, who made it possible yesterday for us to listen to our spokesperson. The address was in accordance of what we are doing. And thank you, Kokiabiama, who made it possible. We can our countdown went successful. And now we are now in full liberation of our nation. Therefore, all over the world, I greet every one of us. As you are joining us in this program, please use every information you are getting from us through our spokesperson, through IPOB, autopilot, social medias. Use it careful. It's for your own good and for your own family. Once again, you are welcome. Continue, my brother. I'm commenting.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. You're welcome. So, my fellow Biafrans, I can tell you, if you have not watched the broadcast of Master Samuel yesterday, go and watch it. Biafra government in exile will activate the agent office in so many countries with immediate effect. For some of you who think that getting a country is a child's play, it is not a child's play. For some of you who think that declaration of Biafra is something you just wake up and do, it is not. There are processes in getting a country. There are processes in succeeding from your captivity. There are processes you must pass before you can be able to get your destination. And we will not jump any of those processes. Every single thing we are doing to restore Biafra is going to be legal. We are going to pass through the normal procedures. And as the day go by, you will be hearing things day after day. You'll be getting information day after day. Don't get distracted. This is not the time to respond to unnecessary questions and unnecessary distractions. Those of us who have been following this very movement up to this very moment, those of us who are the hardcore student of Mazen Nandekano, those of us who know what we are asking for, that it is not about our personal interest. It is not about our own pride. It is not about our own personal exaltation. It is not because we want to show muscle. It is a collective interest of the Biafran people to make sure we have a nation where lives will be saved. What we are speaking about is to save life of every Biafran, to make sure that our life is safe. In saving the life of the Biafran people, we will do everything that needs to be done to make sure that the life of the Biafran people is safe. And in extension, to save the life of every indigenous tribe in the contraption called Nigeria. People have been in slavery for a very long time. We have fought in the past, continue to fight up to this minute And in this era, we will never fail. Will never allow us to fail. That is why we are focused, pursuing everything we need to pursue the way it's supposed to be. For those clowns who doesn't know their left and their right, who will be asking you on different platforms, on different occasions, and ask you, where is the Biafra you sold out that is coming? Where is that your Biafra? You don't need to respond to them. Don't answer them. Don't answer them. You will still be there. They will be the one to come and tell you, I never knew that you were serious.